Today it's Thursday, June 13, 2024, BMW, the S63. I have finished from lapping the valves. We have a nice and beautiful pattern on the intake, on the exhaust. 4 minutes for the exhaust, 2 minutes for the intake. Same thing like the other cylinder head. It looks nice and beautiful. I need to go for a final wash. I just wipe the lapping compound, and like the previous cylinder head, like any other cylinder head, I need to take it and go to wash it for final. We have the valves that looks beautiful, nice fresh clean pattern, the correct width, how much need to transfer also the heat, not only for sealing. Alright, looks beautiful, excellent, without any problem whatsoever. The thickness here it's less because the intake doesn't have so much heat like the exhaust. Alright, like I said, final wash for the cylinder head, final wash for the valves, because now I put again the box, and you see the box how it looks like. It's not the cleanest. I'm getting it, I'm cleaning it, making it dry, 1 drop of oil and putting it in place. Same thing, exactly same procedure like the other cylinder head. I don't remember if I saw you. Did I show you this one? Oops, a little bit more, we're gonna fall down. Yeah. It's fine, yes, it's fine. It's fine. Looking good. Looking good. The check valve, it's out, alright. The plug here, it's out. It's out, nice. Now, need to, like I said, need to go for washing and then inspecting that the oil gallery, everything is beautiful. Here where it comes the spark plug, to don't have a carbon, to don't have anything, to don't have any lapping compound, just in case. The same thing also here for the fuel injectors, where it sits the Teflon that has the fuel injector, the seal of its fuel injector. Obviously the guides inside, classic things like any other time, like the bank one. That's it, let me continue. For you in a second it's gonna be all together, with the valve springs, with the new seals, with everything. And cylinder head bank 2 ready. Valves installed, seals installed. Now what I need to put the check valve, torque it down. After installing the check valve, I need to unwrap the engine, head gasket from there, studs, same thing like the other side. Let me do it. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be when it's gonna be mounted on. The old parts and some other parts that I didn't use, like the stock head bolts, like the washers from the ARP, valve seals, the old valve seals are here with the protection cover. Okay, the other one's down there. All it's in this box because it belongs to the customer. You're gonna get it back like any other time. Let's continue. Wearing some gloves. It was about time, right? It was about time actually. I don't remember how many years since I lost something. What did I lose? I lose the washer. I have the nut, I have the stud here. I get the washers because I had it in a box in a specific location. Obviously I haven't torqued down nothing, it's only 5 Newton meters, all the studs, alright? And then it's missing one washer. How fucking lovely is that? Lovely. Standing by for the washer. Okay, I'm gonna finish the video here today. I'm not gonna upload it until I get the washer. I already ordered the washer. Meanwhile, what I will gonna do meanwhile, I changed the seals on the covers for the tensioners front. I'm gonna go to prepare also these are the old one that goes back to the owner. I'm gonna go to prepare also the covers, the water pump and this kind of stuff. And I'm gonna have it standing by so that don't delay. I'm gonna find in front of me. Makes sense, right? So new seals in place. I'm gonna put it over there. Yeah, that's it. Over and out. Next video, like I said, I'm not gonna upload it. I'm gonna wait for the washer. When I get the washer, we're gonna continue. For you, it's gonna be a second. For me, it might be 1-2 days. I don't know when. I hope to be tomorrow morning here. Thank you. Today it's Friday, June 14, 2024. I still don't have the washer. They found for me the washer. It's gonna arrive today at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. So I'm gonna bolt down the studs tomorrow. What I have done today, I have washed both of the covers. I have prepared both the covers. I have changed the seals. I have put the new seals. Okay, keep in mind that the engine is low mileage. I have these seals for the actuators front, the new seals. One second. Where was I? Yeah, the actuator seals, the new one, are here. The specs for the studs here. The single stud that I'm waiting the washer from there. A couple of other stuff over there. Now, intake manifold being washed, inspected, and being installed with the new seals, okay, in place. The oil cooler lines, they're not being bolted down. And the same thing also the engine mount bracket, because I don't remember if I have to remove it to pass the wiring harness. That's what I remember, that I have to remove it to pass the wiring harness. I have put the water pump. I have changed one seal, the main seal of the water pump, this o-ring here, and the seal for the thermostat. It's done from this side. The bracket's been installed for the AC compressor and for the tensioner. It's been torqued down. This intake manifold for the bank 2, it's been washed, inspected, and I cleaned also the throttles to be nice and shiny and beautiful. It didn't have so much, but it's one good chance. Same thing also from this bracket, from this side. It's not been bolted down. I have to put the NOx sensors here, and I have to dress the engine with a wiring harness. So, yeah. Then, this bracket's not been bolted down because I have to put a cover at the end. The exhaust manifold, it's not being torqued down. I just put the bolts here, as you can see, with the new gaskets. I put the heat shield down. It's been nice and washed. Blockets here to don't fail anything on the oil return for the turbos. Why I didn't torque down the bolts for the manifold? You're gonna tell me there's no problem because here it's flexible. You can't torque it down. Nope, because I have torqued down only 10 Newton meters the studs. So it's not fully seated the cylinder head. That's why I have it like this from both sides actually, okay? And when I'm gonna torque down properly the cylinder head, then I'm gonna torque down the exhaust manifold. The intake manifold doesn't matter, it's light. It's a plastic, as you can see. Not a big deal. What else? Couple of parts there, couple of parts here that I have already washed it. I'm continuing washing, cleaning things, because I'm gonna find in front of me. With one way or the other, I have to do it. Right? Another thing that I saw, okay, the spark plugs. These are the old spark plugs. I found it. I have the new spark plugs here. I have the old ignition coils. Keep in mind that the engine is 2020 and it's low mileage. And I have new coils also there. I'm gonna put the new coils, and the old one I'm gonna put in the box to give it back to the customer like any other time. Parts are coming less because I'm using it. Alright. Then here inside I have gaskets, seals, whatever I use, whatever I change, I put again inside. This for the intake manifold, and this the other one for the intake manifold. It's not suffering this type of seals, and in a low mileage like this engine it's not suffering, but as soon as I have a new one, I'm putting the new one. This for the water pump, this for the thermostat, these are for the throttles, and so on. This for the covers up, this is for back, the yellow one. Yeah, stuff like that. Now, tomorrow, most probably I'm gonna upload the video tomorrow because I'm continuing cleaning parts, washing parts, preparing it. Tomorrow I'm gonna torque down the studs, and then we're gonna be uploading the video. Yeah, that's the plan. Lovely. Meanwhile, I can prepare also the timing tools. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare also the timing tools to have it out, because I need also the tool to preload the guide, the chain, to lock properly, lock the camshafts, lock the damper pulley, preload the chain, and then torque down the cam adjusters. Classic, like the N63, like the S63 TU, the same thing also with the S63 B44. Nothing new here. That's it for now. Over and out. Take a look, it's been tilted. I would like to change the engine stand, but not before I put the hooks. Maybe I'm not gonna do it, we're gonna see. I'm gonna have my life because I have to tilt it for the wiring harness, and I'm gonna be pain in the butt. But that's it for now. See you again tomorrow. Today it's Saturday, June 15, 2024. Yesterday night I received the washers. Actually I need only one, they brought me 5, I use only one. The rest going back to the customer. What I have done till now, I have set up the timing from the bank one, I have finalized it, I have put the fuel injectors, the fuel rail, high pressure pump, as you can see here, the actuators front. From this side, I have already set up the timing, I have already torqued down the cam gears, I have inserted with a special tool the springs, that's nice, amazing, everything's nice and torqued down. You can see the stud there inside with a new washer. The new washer you can't see it, but yeah, it is what it is. By the way, yesterday, because I was preparing a couple of parts, I was washing it, changing seals, like I said before, these kind of things, alright. What I did, I put both intake manifolds. If you have the intake manifold on, you cannot put this motor. So I had to remove it again, it's not a big deal. 1 minute, I remove the intake manifold, then I put the motor inside, and then I put again. That's the only difference. Now, from now on, start putting parts on. I have washed almost everything. Right? Removing the timing tools, putting the timing chain tensioner over there. I can see here the pulse wheel here that it's dividing properly. You can get a reference from the cap in the middle here, and you can see also before I install the sensors, I can see that it's splitting it, similar to the Mercedes. You see it's in the correct orientation. Otherwise, I'm not gonna even lock the tool. By the way, I'm not gonna step down. All right. So the damper pulley, it's in place. It's been locked in place. This bracket, I have to remove it because I'm gonna need this tool here to be able to torque down the damper pulley. Yeah, forget about that. Never mind. It's just only 3 bolts. 1 to 3 bolts. Yeah, fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Moving on. The exhaust manifold, I have already torqued it down. Okay, I have put also the new gaskets here. I think that I mentioned that. Maybe. No, I don't know. What else? The water pump seats, I have already changed it. The seals for the intake manifolds and the seal here for the throttle is being replaced. Lovely. We're looking good. RE3, RE4, and RE5 and all these things. It's right aim, right intake, and for the exhaust it's AUS, RA. Same thing for the other one. It's L. Left intake, as an example, from the other side. What else? Nothing more, nothing less. Moving on, right? Lovely. Let's put the cover. The cover I have already washed, I have already prepared, I have already put the new seals like the other one. It's done. The seals from the actuator I have already changed it. The other seals are there. Okay, lovely. Belt looks good. All this I wash it, I clean it. Yeah, this is later, not now. Later. I have also a couple of parts done over there. Okay, and some other parts over there. Let me turn on the computer. What computer? Yeah. Let me turn on the screen, I mean, from this side. For the rest of the torque specs. And moving on. And that's it for now with the engine. Everything back in place. What needs to be done now? Need to remove it from the stand, put the flex plate, it looks straight, the engine, because I put a screwdriver, remove the pin to be a little bit more straight. Like I said, flex plate, the new bolts are there inside, merging the transmission, putting these plates, put the starter, the front diff, it's outside, alright, the bolts are there, yep. We're looking good. I block already the fuel line here, don't be contaminated, just in case. Alright, the oil cooler lines, yeah, I have already blocked it, lovely. I'm not going through details. You're gonna see after this video, it's gonna be the first start. Alright, it will gonna missing some things. It's gonna missing some things like the AC lines. We're not gonna have it, and some other stuff here and there. Yeah. I hope there don't be so many. Next video, first start. Thank you very much. Over and out. Have a nice weekend, by the way. I didn't do that, okay. I have a reason why. Okay, yeah, never mind. I have to continue. Thank you.